The ultimate food lie: how ultra-processed food destroys your heart, brain and metabolism. Have you spent years meticulously counting calories and restricting meat, only to find your health markers worsening and your energy crashing? Do you rely on convenient, packaged foods, never realizing they're silently waging war on your body from the inside out? What if a recent massive study confirmed the link between the food in your pantry and almost every chronic disease imaginable? I am Mirza from Carnivore Cure. Welcome! If you're new here, subscribe, like, comment, and share. It truly helps us cut through the noise and get this life-changing, science-backed information to the people who need it most. Today, we're diving deep into the results of the largest ever umbrella review on ultra-processed foods, UPFs, published by the British Medical Journal. This research, compiling data from over 10 million people, provides the definitive evidence that confirms what the Carnivore Cure community already knows. These engineered toxins are the root cause of the chronic disease epidemic. 1. The shocking truth: UPFs and the disease domino effect. The British Medical Journal, BMJ, study is an umbrella review, meaning researchers pooled data from 45 unique analyses, providing the highest level of scientific evidence available. The findings are not just concerning, they are an absolute indictment of the modern food system. The unthinkable health risks revealed. The study established a highly troubling association between high UPF consumption and a vast spectrum of dreadful health issues, which, alarmingly, affect over 80% of the adult American population. Heart disease. Those with the highest UPF intake had a staggering 66% increased risk of death from heart disease. This is driven by excessive unhealthy fats, trans, saturated, that elevate bad LDL cholesterol and excessive sodium that spikes blood pressure. Diabetes. There was a 40% increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes. UPFs are loaded with added sugars, causing constant blood sugar spikes and leading to insulin resistance over time. Obesity. The study linked high intake to a 40% to 66% increased risk of obesity. UPFs achieve this through three mechanisms: calorie overload, high fat, sugar, low fiber, and being hyperpalatable, engineered to make you overeat. Overall mortality. UPF consumption was linked to a higher risk of early death. This is the culmination of all the health damage, a domino effect where chronic diseases like diabetes and heart issues interact and worsen each other. The most critical takeaway from the BMJ review is that this isn't just one problem. It's a systemic failure, leading to chronic low-grade inflammation that contributes to nearly every major illness. Anecdote 1. The invisible inflammation. Sarah, a lifelong runner, always ate light, processed foods, granola bars, fat-free yogurt, and cereals, thinking she was fueling her fitness. Despite her activity, she developed unexplained joint pain, chronic heartburn, and skin issues. She realized these convenient, packaged foods were chemically irritating her gut and triggering inflammation, even though they were low-calorie. Once she switched to a carnivore diet, removing all UPFs, the joint pain and heartburn vanished within weeks. 2. Beyond the body. How UPFs hijack your brain and gut. The damage caused by ultra-processed foods extends far beyond the physical markers of heart disease and diabetes. They actively degrade your mental health and disrupt your foundational gut health. The mental health crisis link. The study demonstrated a concerning association between UPFs and a higher risk of mental health problems like anxiety and depression. Nutritional deficiencies. UPFs are effectively empty calories, lacking essential nutrients like B vitamins, zinc, and omega-3 fatty acids, all crucial building blocks for brain function and the production of mood-regulating neurotransmitters. Deficiencies contribute directly to depression and anxiety. Blood sugar rollercoaster. The high sugar content in most UPFs leads to sharp spikes and crashes in blood sugar. These erratic fluctuations directly impact mood, leading to irritability, anxiety, and difficulty concentrating. This isn't just a physical issue, it's a constant chemical agitation of your nervous system. Anecdote 2. The mood stabilizer. Tom struggled with perpetual anxiety and irritability, often feeling great after a sugary snack but crashing hard 2 hours later. His doctor told him it was stress. He cut out all packaged, ultra-processed foods and switched to a carnivore focus. Within 60 days, his anxiety leveled out, and the crushing midday crashes disappeared. He realized the mood swings weren't stress. They were a direct consequence of the chemical additives and sugar spikes inherent in his diet. The ultimate solution: the Carnivore Cure advantage. The carnivore diet provides the most straightforward and effective defense against the hazards of UPFs. Automatic UPF elimination. The core rule of the carnivore diet, eat only animal products, automatically eliminates 99% of all ultra-processed, hyper-palatable foods. You instantly stop consuming industrial seed oils, refined sugar, and chemical additives. Nutrient density. You replace nutrient-empty UPFs with the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet: fatty red meat, butter, and eggs. This flood of highly bioavailable nutrients, like B12, zinc, and heme iron, supports DNA repair and cellular health, effectively reversing the damage caused by years of deficiencies. Anecdote 3. The convenience trap. Lisa used to buy packaged diet meals for convenience. Low-fat, high-sodium, highly processed frozen dinners. She was always hungry and felt like she was constantly on a diet. She started carnivore, and now her convenience meal is a large, quickly seared ribeye steak. It's faster to cook than a frozen meal, more satisfying, and contains zero inflammatory ingredients. She laughs now, saying, "The ultimate convenient food isn't in a box. It's a piece of meat." Conclusion: stop the game, choose real food. The evidence is overwhelming. The chronic disease epidemic is largely a consequence of the widespread consumption of ultra-processed foods, which are chemically engineered to bypass your body's natural satiety and fuel inflammation. The path to reversal is simple. Eliminate the UPFs and maximize the most nutrient-dense, least inflammatory foods available: fatty meat, butter, and eggs. If this information has empowered you to take control of your plate, hit the like button, leave a comment below sharing the one UPF you're going to eliminate today, and subscribe to Carnivore Cure. I'm not a doctor. Consult a healthcare professional before making major diet changes.